think that's episode 6. I don't know. Good morning, everybody, and we are up and awake on the Earth-like planet. We did a few things. We got a drill set up. We got it actually drilling. Drew some stuff. Got some pipe laid out here. We did this off camera, actually. We got a platform set up here to be welded up. Got all this stuff set up. We got to get a assembler put in here, and this is for our refinery when we get it. And this is set up so that we can be able to keep things separated. And we're gonna put I put this there's this little deal here. We're gonna have this so that all of the ores go into little storage. We're gonna grab those cargo pods and put them in here. But this episode, I'm kind of torn. I don't know which I want to do. Work on the flyer, because we kind of need some ice. I mean, if we're going to be zipping around, we're going to need ice. And ice is off that way. Or we get our refinery set up. I'm thinking, let's get a refinery set up. Oh, and by the way, I put this post up there because I want to be able to show you guys how you be able to do a directional solar panel. Because if you notice, we're not getting a lot of solar energy there. We need to get that. So I think that that should be our first task for the day, is to get more power set up. So what we're going to need is, we're going to need a bunch of pieces parts. We got some right here, so let's go ahead and get over here and get some of this welded up. Now up here, we're going to need a rotor. It doesn't really matter if the rotor is a it doesn't really matter which version of rotor, whether it's advanced or not, because we're not passing anything through it. So we're just going to go ahead and put a rotor on there. That's going to be what's going to rotate things around. Now the other thing we want to do is we kind of want, if we want to angle it to get the maximum sun, we're going to want a hinge. That's going to allow us to be able to do all of the different angles. Now remember, the back of the hinge is where the knobs are. Not that it really matters too much. Okay, let's go ahead and get welded up what we can. We are going to need some materials, obviously, because, you know. Okay, we're going to run out of hydrogen soon, so we better get back down here.
Hello.
I noticed that, suit lady. Now, we're going to have to do, let's see. Let's go in here. We'll get a dose of hydrogen on this. Bam. Alright, now we're going to need to get some materials. We're going to be in here for, check and see what we got in here anyway. We got to transfer this. Now, looks like the basic assembler's got us a bunch of those. That's good. Alright. That's the other thing. Once we get that done, we'll be able to have things go where they belong. If you notice, I got little railings in place here too, so we don't fall off, you know, that kind of thing. Nickel, yeah, all that stuff. Cool. Yep. Alright, so let's go ahead and get in here and see what we got. Okay, we don't really have anything to build with really that much for what we want. Actually, I think we're going to need girders. And we're going to need those too, and we're going to need some of these. And we're definitely going to need solar panels. So we'll grab some of those, but the rest of this I don't think we're going to need. And honestly, we're not going to need that many of these either. We already have 2 solar panels. I'm going to add 2 more. And probably want those. And we're definitely going to want those. Actually, going to probably want a couple more of these. Alright, cool. Now we need to start building some stuff. Getting some components. Alright, let's see here. How are we doing on materials? We got... Uh-oh. We might have to turn on the drill. Well, let's go ahead and get our production line set up first. Let's see, I'm gonna go for 100 of those. Let's go with, I'll go with another 50 of those. Let's see here, just running off of memory here. We're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of those. Yeah, so I think, oh yeah, we're gonna need some motors too. Alright, cool. So we're gonna queue up the motors now, and the solar panels. And I want things done in that order. So let's go ahead and get it out of inventory. And let's get started. Wow, look at that. Okay, I gotta take it in. And without all the extra stuff. Look at that. Is that not just an amazing sight? Our industry is all set up, our base is stretched out, we've got a blue sky. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, let's go ahead and get this back up, and off we go. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and so what we're going to do up here, now I'm going to use a light armor block, but I'm going to use the light armor block like this. Yeah, alright, so I'm going to go ahead, put that there like that, and then like that. Uh-oh.
Fuel critical.
Wow, we sure don't got a lot of fuel in this gravity world like that, do we? We could do a scaffolding all the way around and quit burning through our hydrogen, but I'm kind of enjoying doing this way. Alright, so we're going to need some more materials, obviously, so let's go ahead and see what we've gotten. And looks like we've gotten a few materials. We're going to definitely want a little bit more steel. So let's go ahead and get the steel set up. Do another 100 of the steel. And yeah, so we're going to actually, let's see how much room we got. We got enough room to do it. We're going to go jump over here and we're going to grab our solar panel. Okay, and off we go. Actually, we're gonna probably want to do another level up. I want to see if I don't know that I could do it, but we'll see. Ha! Gotta love it. Okay, we're gonna need to do one more up. Well, that's annoying. Alright. Alright, fine. So get our metal. And more hydrogen. Alright. Good. Now we got more metal. We'll go out here and do what we're going to do. Alright, now we got those in place. Now we're going to want to put a camera on here because this is how the array is going to see the sun. You see? So let's go ahead and... God, I always have a hell of a time trying to remember which way's up on this thing. I think it's that side. I don't know that it matters too much, but we're gonna find out.
Low.
Oh, alright. Let's go down here and get... Bam! Just like that. So if I'm gonna check and see... Let's see, can I access my camera from here? This should tell me whether or not the camera is aligned correctly. Nope, I can't view it because this is not... I don't have a control seat in here, do I? Huh. Wonder if I can do it from here. Let's see. Ah, I can. Okay, cool. Oh, good. That's right. The line on top is good. And the Alpha Colony camera is right here. Good. We're not going to do that again until... because we don't want to get blinded by the sunshine. Because that's what's going to happen if we do that. Alright. So those are all in place. We're definitely going to want some more stuff up here. So let's go ahead and get up here. We need steel pipes. Alright, so we're going to need steel pipes. But otherwise, it's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and let's get a... I want to get a light up here so that we see it when we're out and we don't, like, you know, have something bad happen. Alright, so now that we've got this up in place like so, we need to get some pipes to get that in place, and also we need a turret controller. We can put it right down here and that's absolutely okay. So or we can put it somewhere else. We can put it anywhere in this entire thing. So what I'm thinking is let's go ahead and... Ooh, I have an idea. Yeah, let's we're gonna extend this platform out a little bit. Oh, here we go. Always with the plates. Alright, so let's see here. Produce us some more plates. Another 100 will do. Uh-oh. We're out of iron. Now it's time to get the drill back to work again, I see. Alright, shall we get this drill up and running? Alright, let's go. Let's see. Drill. I know I can use the quick thing, but... way down. Piston 2 is only at 0.5, so we're going to take that sucker all the way to maximum extension. We're going deep. Real deep. But this will also get us our ore. I can see it down there, that red. That's ore. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? On second thought... Oh, well, we'll be at max range soon. Huh. Oh, we're just barely touching it, aren't we? Well, let them keep turning a little bit, then we'll have to take it apart, reassemble this, add additional piston, and then it'll take it down, because we're almost there. We're like right on the edge, but we're still getting some on the end there, so that's good. Alright, so speed up and zip down. We'll let that grind for a while. Let's take a look and see what it says here. Yeah, see, there's stuff coming in. That's good. That's real good. Okay, so now we need to go down to this. Where's the refinery at? Because that refinery has a very big tendency to Yep, always goes for the. It's very frustrating when it goes for the nickel first. It's very frustrating. Alright. Now let's go ahead. Yeah, here we go. Okay, now that we're doing this, we're going to need a lot more of plates. We're going to need a lot more of these. I'm going to put 100 of those in place too. We're going generous with these because we're going to need them. Alright, so we're going to get those set up. I'm selecting these so that we can get our... There we go. Now we can get things set up a little bit differently. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to drop off the items that we don't need. We don't need either one of those, and we're not going to... I don't think we're going to need the glass too, but we will need 10 of those, I'm pretty sure. We do have to decide where are we going to put our turret controller. We could put it in here. We actually could. Just stick it right here temporarily and then pop it in there. And I kind of like that idea, just to keep all of the controls in a localized spot. So let's go ahead and do that. And right now, let's go up here. Oh, no, let's stick with the plan. Let's put it out here. We can always move it later. Alright, cool. So this is all set up. We're all golden, and we are all getting minimum sunshine, which is not okay. I had this idea, and I'm gonna stick to my idea. Okay, we're gonna put the turret controller right here, but we are gonna change to... Let's go with, let's do green. Let's do a green accented turret controller. We're kind of doing this whole green motif a lot here, so... Okay. So we're going to go find the turret controller. Where are you, controller? Bam, right there. Oh, we need motors and detector components. Uh-oh. Now that was something I did not anticipate, but you know, it makes sense. Most AIs require Whoa. How did you get damaged? Okay. So let's go ahead and get in here and let's get the basic assembler giving us. And let's go ahead and shift that up here. Because we need that, like, sooner than later. Alright, let's go back to inventory. Alright, take that, take that. Alright. We're gonna go run that over here real quick. And we'll work on what I have in mind while that is going on. Okay, so here's what I got in mind. I got in mind that we should make a shed around this. Kind of, I don't know. I was just thinking it would look kind of cool if we had some sort of shed. Like, I don't know, maybe... And maybe we could do it with a... I'm thinking like... Thinking about, you know, like, do like a corrugated steel... Kind of like a corrugated steel shed, so to speak. And then for the roof over the top, let's see here. Do like a gray, battered armor look. And then have like this light inside of here, like this. And then we could even put a door right here. Actually, could put it right in, let's see. Put an offset door right there. It won't work. It doesn't even look very good either. Really and truthfully, that's like the only door that looks good. So if we did a door, we do a door like that. Open up the door, there's our thing, da 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 da. Yeah, I like that. Alright, cool. Yeah, look at that. Got ourselves a little shed. Okay, that's so cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, let's go get the rest of the components. That is sweet. I am really liking that. That worked out really nicely. Where is my components? you were supposed to be making me... Where'd they all go? Ah, here they are. Oh, I can't get them. Ah, it's sending them all where it needs to go because those are full of ore. Ah, that's cool. I like it when things work. Alright, let's go down here and get our stuff set up. Alright, now, when you're doing your custom turret situation, first of all, I'm going to do something with the large display. I am going to put a... Yep, I know. I like that. That looks good. I can't stand these empty blue displays. They drive me up a wall. So this one here, we're gonna put weather. And we're going to take the blue away because again, I don't like the blue. That way I can see what the weather's gonna be like coming up. And then bottom left screen. Okay, those bottom screens, okay. We're gonna do, let's see, bottom right left screen. We don't really, we're gonna go to apps and we're gonna do energy. Energy and hydrogen. Yeah, I like that one. And we're gonna also get rid of the other. Cool. Okay. And then for the bottom right, we're gonna go with images, and we're gonna pick a different graph. That way it looks like it's like, you know, looks kind of more, I don't know, like it's doing something important. Alright, so now we've got to set up our controller. And to set up our controller, we're going to need a few things. Okay, we have to assign a rotor, and we are going to assign rotor. We're going to assign, let's see, elevation rotor, which is going to be the hinge. Camera, we're going to do this camera. And then, nope, we're not adding anything like that. Always aim at the sun, and let's take a look. As you can see, it's already getting into position to get maximum power from the sunshine. Just like that. And it's going to continue to follow the sun as the sun goes, and then when the sun goes down over there, it can't see it. It'll sit there and do its thing, and when the sun comes up over there, it will rotate and pick it up again. And that, everyone, is your custom turret controller and your sunshine, your solar panel thingy. I forget, assembly. And you can make them as big or as small as you want. Just remember that you're going to have to deal with the gravity of whatever world you're on. I have done them multiple times in a lot of different places. It's really good. So we're going to grab those. And we're going to turn off the drills because I'm going to guess that they've gotten all they're going to get out of things. So let's turn off first order of business. That turned off. Locked. Drill. Alright. Outstanding. I'm not going to worry too much about that part. Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, no, because we'll grind those off down there, and then we'll go ahead and put on 2 more pistons, or maybe 1 more piston, and go from there. I really am excited about that thing, though. What was I coming in? Oh yeah, the door. We need the door done. Yeah, we got to get our door done so that we're not... so the rain doesn't come in and cause us a problem. And now we've got a door. There we go, our nice little shed. Solar panel setup. Oh, that looks really good. That is just amazing. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I'm gonna blink the camera for just 1 second because I want to get a picture of that. That is really nice. If we don't do anything this episode, we've done that at least. I mean, that's what I'm thinking at least. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and get to work on this stuff. Hey, welcome. Thanks for joining. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of steel plates, so we're gonna go with 1,000 this time. This is going to be components. So we're going to go ahead and establish this as components only. So it's going to whitelist, and this is going to be this is going to be a long list. Oh boys, it's going to be a long list. Okay, so we're going to start with this. Actually, those won't go because that's not really going to be a factor. Food's going to be drawn out in a different place, so. Computer comps, let's see. Data pads, detector components. Grinders, hand drills, welders. Cans. Yeah, we'll put it in there, but I don't know how you build that. Okay, explosives, fireworks. I have never used fireworks. We should put a firework dispenser on here and celebrate each build with fireworks. That sounds like a really good idea. Sets them off every single time we accomplish something important. That would be very, very exciting. Let's do that. Okay. Hey! Welcome, Minuteman. Oh, 7, not 6? Okay, thanks. I'll update it when I go and do the editing thing. It's hard to keep track. I just keep rolling, you know? I'm doing this stuff even though I don't have it, just because, I don't know, being complete or something, I don't know, we'll see. It's such a drawn out, boring part of the thing, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Alright, those are all added. Great. Now let's go on over here. Wow, I'm gonna need a lot of construction components. Huh. I'm gonna guess we ran out of iron. Oh, let's see. No, we didn't quite yet. We still got some probably in the stone. We're gonna go ahead and change the queue on that. Oh yeah, we still got lots of ore to go through. Cool.
Energy low.
Cool. That's looking good. Okay, so now we don't need the metal plates as much. Let's go get some interior plates organized. Okay, production. Basic assembler. Well, we'll let that finish up. Actually, we'll shift those over for now. And we haven't... yeah, once we get those...
Energy critical.
Oh! Energy critical. Oh no. Better sit down and eat. Oh wait, that's right, we haven't started growing our food yet. Oh, the things to do. It's fun. Doing a mostly vanilla playthrough, not really having all the restrictions I usually have. Why are we not getting this? Oh, I see. Because all it was is, Where's it at? Where's it at? I hear it. Oh, actually, that's another good spot to put it. Would be somewhere on there, another one. I wonder if this is pretty far out enough that I could be running a risk. Well, it's something to think about. Alright. I need those construction components so that I can be able to get started with the next phase of this. Okay. All my cargo containers are full too. Man, this sucks. I gotta wait for that stupid vehicle to go through. Oh my gosh, this thing's gonna take me forever. And it just keeps taking more. Oh wait, maybe I can do something. Oh, I bet I know what I can do. I bet I know what I can do. Let's see here, where is it at? Change the order in all of my containers. I could also get my survival kit to start working too. Yeah, let's get the survival kit going. Hey, might as well. There we go. Now we're rocking. Okay. Yeah, I usually go for it soon too. That's why I got a little piping set up here. That's the next step. See, got that platform laid out for that. This platform's already in place, and then I just need to set up my storages across here. So what I'm thinking is we got put, let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we should be able to get a large refinery in place here. Let's see here. Alright, so you can get the large refinery. so we can see how this is gonna look. Well, we could go... Wow. That actually might be the best way to go right there like that. Yeah. Might just have to do a industrial refinery right here. And then, let's see, that may be the way to do it. And then we can run, we can keep this part open. I mean, I kind of didn't really want to have to do an industrial one, but it's kind of what we're going to end up doing, I guess. Don't really like that layout where it is. Put the platform up there. I guess we could come off this way, walk up that way, be a way onto the base from the ground too. And if we do it like this, we could actually get a second one next to it, and then we could just put paneling up. That would work, and glass to get it all set up if we wanted to too. I don't know that I could get a second one over here though. I gotta look and see. Try to remember where the... Okay, there's one there. Oh, it does go through. Okay. And... yeah, there's one on the top. Alright, so if we did... yeah, I see what we could do here. Actually, you know what? I think I'm not going to put that there. And we're going to take that off, and that off, and that off. We're going to bring that in right here instead. And bring it in right here, and it'll go right into the assembler. Yeah, we're going to put it like one right here. Another one right here. And then that way I can run this pipe here along to here. Yeah, I like that. And then this can be for all of our add-ons. And then, so we just need to, actually I don't even need to move. I can just take this and take this. I really don't like how that would be though. I like it coming in here, but if I do it this way, I'm gonna have to do first of all, we're gonna be consistent. We're gonna have to replumb it the way I want it. I think it would look better. Yeah. And then we could do the yeah, perfect. Yeah, cobalt is available, that's true. Which is why I put two of these things up side by side. Alright, let's get this thing up. Okay, so now we're gonna do... I like to do the whitelist option. Seems to work better, I don't know. So we want ore. And stone. Ore. Scrap metal. Ore. Let's see here, I'm looking. Well, excuse me. Alright, I think we got all of the ores. Alright, cool. And then, over here, we can run
Fuel critical.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna get some hydrogen, and I have another idea. Because, remember we were gonna put those cargo pods over here? So I'm thinking we don't even need that. Because we're gonna put a cargo pod there, and a cargo pod... Put one there, there, and we could stack them up again if we want to. And we could just do a whole wall all the way up the side if we want to. And then we still can come out here on a walkway out to the top of this, actually, walk over. Or, what I'm actually thinking would be even better, is to take it straight up to there. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, cool. Uh-oh, sunshine's going down. See? Still trying to get it best it can. Okay, now. Actually, you know what I think we're gonna do? Let's take... Let me guess. Now you're back at doing that. Well, it's getting along. Let's go to survival kit. Alright, cool. Alright. Now here, we're gonna set up our industrial I like to get that, that's going to be kind of the theme right here, is the hazard yellow. Alright, we're going to get this set up. If I do this, I'm going to... Why does it not want me to do this? Am I out of metal plates? Yes. If I do that, I can use the maximum amount of stuff. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. There we go. Now I can set it. Cool. All right. Oh man, I can't quite. Okay.
Energy low.
Alright, so this, we're going to set this sorter up for, we're going to do a white list, and that is ingots. Let's see. Wafers, ingots. So then we're going to have one more assembler, but this one we're going to actually put, we're going to actually have to have this one in a different spot. What this one will have to do, I don't know. I don't know how complicated we want to get this, but the way I see it, we might want a recycler. And if we get a recycler, we're going to want one that can fit in somehow. Maybe gets components from that storage and then brings it over here to be broken down into ingots. But I don't know. I haven't figured out how to do that, but that's a thing for another day. Get the rest of this piping in place. And I really, really don't like it when we have open these things. So we're just gonna slap this right there. And we're gonna make it yellow. I don't think we got any other open ones. Occurred to me. Try to put as much as I can on those. All right. Well, that's gonna take a while. You know what I might do? It might be worth her while just to take this thing down. How much material does this thing use? 100 steel plates, motors, chips. I could probably use that actually. Actually, you know what? I bet I could. But I don't think, I think this one has like 1,000. Yeah, it's a long ways to go before that gets done. But that's the name of the game, you know? So I'm thinking that's going to be enough for this episode. Next episode, we're going to readjust the drill and get our stuff set up. But I think I'm gonna, before I go and do that, I've got one more thing I want to do. I think I want to make, I know it seems kind of crazy, but I'm thinking about, like, I don't know, I see this and I think in terms of maybe a shed or something. I don't know. That's what I'm kind of leaning towards for these two things. Maybe put a shed on them. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I might be able to get access. Wow, that's really close. Okay, let's see if we've got enough for this before I head to bed, because I have to get up tomorrow morning early. Yes, we do have some of those. Let's get that. That. Okay, we need more computer parts and motors. Alright, you know what? I'm pretty sure a basic assembler can make us some motors. With all that nickel that's coming through. Alright. So let's see here. Oh wow, we don't have any more computer parts in there? Hmm. Well, that's interesting. We've certainly cleaned it all out, haven't we? Huh. Well, isn't this interesting? This is where I wish I had a salvage. Oh, that would be so good. Yeah. I need that up and running. You know what? I got an idea. Alright, so this is kind of a crazy idea. That is where we'll put those. But for now... we're gonna move everything. Alright, so if I can do this right, I'm pretty sure I got the materials for this. Too much time spending doing scrap stuff. Out of my way, Rock.
Inventory full.
Yep, I know. And let's see, what do we got here?
Fuel low.
I don't want that. I want this. Alright, so this is my plan before we end this episode. We're moving all this stuff over here. We're getting it out of here so we can get some decent sleep without listening to that thing all night long. So we are doing it. Alright, there we go. And then this over there, we can get that set up too, but we'll do that here in a second. Well, that was annoying. Alright. Okay, let's get out of here.
Meteor storm inbound.
Ah, I can't get up on that. Alright, that's fine. Gotta do the hard way. All the way around. Do the tour around the base. I really gotta do something on the other side. I hear it. It's over on the other side though, so it's not really that big a deal. Uh-oh. Well, that's disturbing. Are we out of ice? Nope. This must have been in connection with that. Huh. No problem. Yeah, that's true. That is way too true. Yeah. It's my nemesis, honestly. Man, this is annoying. I gotta drop all these things 'cause I need to get some hydrogen so I can fly. Alright. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch where you're going, Rock. Oh, for the love of... Got a big old pile of rocks up here. Alright. Now I can make my... No, no, no. Are you freaking... Get back! I gotta have enough room to work here, you... Alright, now. Now I've got... Now I can take you. And I can fly over here. I can do that. And to make my life a little bit more... A little bit simpler. Yeah, inventory's full. Blah, blah, blah. I get it. Alright, now. That'll make life easier. A lot easier. Actually, you know what would make it even easier? Is if I put... Let's see. If I put another cargo pod on top of this one. Now I can still access it. And I can carry more, which is good. Really good. Like that. Alright, let's do this. And while we're at it... Oh, okay, go. That's cool. Let's get these rocks out of here. Alright, good. Nope. Well, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna take this. Use this as to get the assembler set up on the other side. Yeah, I could use those motors. Bingo! Now we're good. Haha! Now we're fully functional. There was something that required motors. I don't remember what it was, and we are wide open. We really need to do something about the hole on the side of our building. We have this rather awkward hole. So I think what we're going to do is, for now, okay. Nope. I was thinking, okay, and then no, we're not doing that. Alright, well, looks like we got ventilation going on. Oh boy. Alright, so we need to go, wait a minute. Actually, we don't have... mildly annoying. Okay. Definitely got to get more lights in here, though. It's a lot darker than it should be. Okay. go, a nice shiny cargo container, I guess. Oh, that's right, we have build planner. We can build large blocks. Alright, this works out well. So when you're doing the large blocks, I'm going to tell you this all really quick while I'm still doing this and I need to be getting ready for bed. This is like a super episode. Alright, so you go in here, you pick out what you want, and if you see, it'll tell you what you need and what is available, and it'll queue up all the components for what you need. So we're gonna go zip down here and we're gonna find the 2 large refineries. Now I could just be smart, I guess. Do that. 1 and 2. Alright, so that sets us up for 2 of those. So that'll set us up for what we want for that. Let's see, what else are we gonna want to get? I do want to get another large, well, we do want another industrial assembler, but what we do want, let's see here. I want to get, let's see, I think, well, we're not going to be breaking down components, which is why I wanted the other one anyway. So I don't think that's going to be an issue. So let's take a look down here and see what we're going to want to do. See, we could do small grid stuff too, you see, for our ships and stuff like that. And you just put in what you're looking for, and then it just goes from there. Oh, we're gonna need pistons, that's right. 2 pistons. Yeah, we're gonna need 1 and 2. Yeah, because, and I think that, yeah. So as you can see, we got quite a queue lined up here of what to get. Actually, you know what? I think we're doing this maybe in the wrong direction. Because I think next episode we're gonna actually have to do the pistons first. Yeah, let's go ahead and just clear this out. And we're gonna do the pistons first. 1, 2, 1, 2. Then we'll do the refinery. 1, 2. There we go. And that way we can get started as it comes along. It should create stuff. And that stuff should be ending up in here. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to go ahead and drop these things off, and we're calling it a night. Wow, we did the whole day, and it is late. Hey, look, there's the... You think that's the moon? No, that's Mars. Maybe we'll go there one day. The moon's on the other side of the planet. Doesn't visit us except when we're sleeping. Alright, gonna have to close the doors, and I am... Let's see, where are we at? Oh, I already closed it. Okay, cool. And I'm calling it a night. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do first? No, Mal. No, we'll do that later. We'll set a dimmer switch. One of the things we can do is what we might do is rotate that. We can rotate that, and that way we can put an O2 tank up here, or a hydrogen tank or some such. And then we can put that fan down here and run the tube directly into the fan. That would maximize our space. Just an idea. Alright. Okay, everybody. And we're going to go ahead and see you later, everybody. We're going to sleep.